are English Pedagogy students year 4 at the National University of Laos, Faculty of Education, Department of Foreign Languages. This is a very good opportunity for us to present a mock story as our final exam, which is taught by teacher Sutta Intervung. Our presentation is the story of Ma. There are 11 people.
Hello, my name is Arjo Jemaithor and my character is Lucing.
Hello, my name is Goliam Losaiwangye and my character is Ma.
Hello, my name is Puntha Phanmunti and my character is Baliang.
Hello, my name is Duang Jayang Sawa and my character is Ma's mother.
Hello, my name is Golawasi Wapan and my character is Luseng's father.
Hello, my name is Pahwatao Jawang and my character is Baliang's mother. Hello, my name is Yesong Ning Sai and my character is Pa. Hello, my name is Suk Sawan Sanyaseng. My character is Teng Su. Hello, my name is Piha Kiao Jai Sawang and my character is Baliang Seng. Hello, my name is Ni Suk Ilai Hutawong. My character is Liu Seng Feng. Hello, my name is Patty Kiao In Tao. My character is Salman.
Once upon a time, there was a small moon village in the mountain that's surrounded by forest. In this village, there was a girl whose name was Ma. She was very beautiful, intelligent, and hardworking. Everyone in the village knew her and liked her. One morning, while Ma was sweeping the floor, her best friend, whose name Pa, called her from outside and showed up at the door with a little smile on her face and said, "Mama, are you at home?"
Yes, I am. So what? Come in first.
It's okay standing here. Well, Ma, what are you doing recently?
This day we have nothing to do, so just stay at home.
So would you like to go to take some vegetables in the forest with me?
Yes, I would like to. Please sit in here and wait for me to tell you myself.
Okay, thank you. When Ma had been ready, she went outside to the backyard to find her mother for telling her that.
Mother, today I will go to the forest to get some vegetables for us.
Are you going alone?
No, Mother, I will go with Pa.
Oh, that's good. However, be careful. It's dangerous in the forest.
Okay, Mother, I will take care of myself very well. Don't worry.
Then Ma come back to Pa and two friends went into the forest. When they arrived to the place that they would take the vegetables, they made an agreement that Ma would go to take vegetables on the right side and Pa would go on the left side. When they got enough vegetables, they would meet at the same place. Time passed and they got enough, but while Ma went into the meeting point, she saw something caught her attention. There were some unusual plants on her right. She had never seen it before, so she came nearest them. They were such strange plants. After carefully looking at them, she had a creative idea up in her mind.
What are these plants? It's so strange. Maybe these unusual plants would be able to make clothes. If it like that, it would be useful. Okay, I will take some.
Two friends, Ma and Pa, come back to the meeting point to go home together. At that moment, Pa noticed that Ma took some unusual plants with her, so she asked Ma that. What are those unusual plants? Are they a kind of vegetables? I have never seen them before.
I have never seen them either, and I don't think that they are a kind of vegetable. However, I think that they would be useful some way, so I decided to take some.
Oh, you are very thoughtful, but I still have no idea how come these plants would be useful.
I think that maybe I could use this plant to make clothes.
Wow, you're such creative. I hope your ideas would be usable and you will have a new clothes then. When Ma arrived home, she made yarn from the plants and moved the yarn to make clothes. Ma's mother was curious about what her daughter was obsessed with, so she asked,
My daughter, what are you doing? I'm not sure, mother. I'm using this plant to make clothes in order to make embroidery, so we will have one for the winter.
Oh Ma, how thoughtful of you. What would I do without you?
In a few next days, Ma went to Pa's house and persuaded her to get some more unusual plants with her in the forest. While they were cutting the unusual plants, they did not know that there were people secretly looked at them. On the other hand, let's talk about Lu Xing and his friend, whose name Peng Si. They came to hunt wild animals in the forest that day and saw two beautiful girls by accident. Lu Xing told his friend that
Wait, look. There are two beautiful girls.
Yeah. Wow, so are beautiful. Let's go and talk with them.
Yes, okay.
Okay, go.
after that, they came to the girls. On the other hand, Ma and Pa got enough plants and they prepared themselves to go home. Immediately, they heard a young man's sound call them from the back that,
Hi, girls. What are you doing?
We are growing these plants, but now we got enough, so we will go home now.
Oh, then can we go with you? Oh, it seems so heavy. Can we carry the bucket?
It doesn't matter. It is not too heavy.
Please, let us help you.
Yes, please let us carry the bucket for you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Excuse me, what is your name?
My name is Ma, and my friend's name is Pa. And you?
I'm Lu Xing and my friend is Spencer. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
And where do you live?
I live at the other side of this mountain. And
And we live at the other side of that mountain. So, what are these plants used for?
A few days ago, I used this plant to work with in order to make a budget. So I'm here to get some more today.
Wow, really? You are very talented. And not only that, you are so beautiful.
Ma lowered her eyes and smiled happily in responded. When they arrived at the village, Pa and Peng Sui walked to Pa's house and Ma and Lu Xing walked to Ma's house. When Lu Xing and Ma arrived at Ma's house, he handed the bracket to Ma. Then she took the bracket into the house and she took some water for Lu Xing. After they chatted for a while, Lu Xing asked Ma for taking a look at the cloth.
Ma, may I see the cloth that you make from the plant?
Yes, but it has not completed yet. It's wait a minute.
Okay.
Here.
Wow. It's beautiful. Ma, if tomorrow is not busy, carry me up.
Yes.
It is getting dark anyway. I should get going.
Okay, good luck.
After that, Lu Xing came to see Ma often and often, so their relationship became strong. They taught each other as often as they could. Throughout time, their admiration for each other turned into love, a love that can only be mirrored by natural spring blossom. They wanted to be together for their whole life, so that they had made a promise that they would never part from each other. Therefore, Lu Xing gave a ring to Ma to represent the promise. In one morning, while Ma was dyeing the clothes in the yard, her mother came up to her in total shocking news.
Ma, if you are done with your work, come here. I have something to tell you.
What is it, mother?
Before your father passed away, we have already engaged you with Uncle San, whose name is Ba Liang. You have to marry him so you can give a good life.
What? I don't even know him, and I have to marry him?
Marry him, then you will know him. You will have a good life with him.
But, mother, I have everything already, and soon we are going to get married.
Lu Seng, I don't see a good future for you marrying him. He is just playing with your heart. Listen to me.
But I have listened already. Soon we are going to get married.
Enough already.
Talking about Ba Liang's family, which was a rich family in the other village in the north, Ba Liang's mother told Ba Liang to come to her while he was cut wild wood.
My son, after you have cut my food already, come and sit here. I have something to tell you.
Yes, mother. What is this, mother?
My son, your father and I are old, and you know are at marriage table age. Therefore, I think you should get a wife to help family work.
Mother, I have already thought about this, but I haven't found one I love yet.
Oh, your father and I have engaged you with aunt or daughter already when you was young. And her name's Ma.
Really?
Yes,
Why didn't I know about this before?
we didn't tell you because you were too young at that time. But now you are at age to get married. So don't worry about her. She is beautiful, intelligent, and hardworking girl. I think you must love her.
Okay, I will believe you.
Okay. Well, you can visit her in this New Year festival.
Okay.
Time passed. The new year was coming. Everyone was happy and came to join the New Year festival that held in the center of the village. Ba Liang, he was happy and excited to see Ma, so that he persuaded his friends to celebrate the New Year festival at Ma's village. When they arrived at the village, it was in the evening time. Ba Liang and his friend came to observe Ma. Next day, while everyone was happily throwing the ball at the Moon New Year, Ba Liang came directly to Ma and caught the ball for Ma.
Hi, beautiful girl.
Sorry, can I have my ball back?
If I give it back to you, will you be mine?
Why do you don't want her?
Do you know that she will be his wife in a few days?
What do you mean?
He is your fiancé, Ba Liang.
If you want to know more about me, go and see your mother. See you later.
After he saw Ma, he hurried back home to tell his mother to make a marriage proposal with Ma's mother.
Mother, I have something to talk with you.
What is it, my son?
I have seen Ma already. I really love her. I would like you to make a marriage proposal with her mother as soon as possible.
Yes, that's good. I will see her mother tomorrow.
In the morning, Ba Liang and his mother go to Ma's house to talk about the marriage proposal.
Anyone at home?
Yes. Oh, is it you? Long time don't see. Come in, come in.
It's okay, standing here.
Thank you.
What is the matter, or you just coming to visit us?
Yeah, I come this time to talking about our promise that we will have our son and daughter to get married because they are at the right age and it's also the right time.
Oh, that's right. I agree with you.
So in the next few days, we will get your daughter to my son. Promise.
Okay.
So we are leaving.
Okay. Good luck.
At Lusing's home, since that day, Lusing was anxious and afraid that he would lose Ma to another man. Therefore, he decided to tell his father that
Father,
he
I
wanted
have
to
something
get married.
discuss with you.
What is it, my son?
I have a girl who I love the most. She lives in another village, and I would like to take her to live with me tonight. What do you think?
Okay, son. I'll prepare everything tonight.
Okay, thank you, Father. I have to go.
As Ma was taking firewood to cook dinner, Ma's mother called her and told her that
Ma, Uncle Sam will come to take you soon, so preparing yourself.
But Lusing and I love each other very much. We cannot live without one.
Lusing, forget about him. He is very poor and only love not enough. Listen to me. You will have a good life if you marry Baliang.
But mother,
Stop. I'm your mother. You must listen to me. If you don't obey me, don't call me your mother.
when Ma heard these words from her mother, she was very sad because of having no choice. She knew it clearly now that she and Lusing were impossible. On the other hand, Lusing came to Ma happily after he discussed with his father. He could not wait to tell her about this good news.
Ma, I have something to tell you. I have already told my father about us, and he agreed to let us get married. And I think I will take it to live with me. Could you marry me?
I'm sorry, Lusing. I cannot marry you now.
Why not? What happened?
That's because my mother wants me to marry with Baliang.
Why don't you listen to me? You are Lusing. You don't answer my daughter. Look at yourself. You are so poor. How you take care of my daughter? My daughter is going to marry soon. Let's go home and don't come back again.
Ma, his mother let me marry Ma.
Who is your mother? Go away.
Mother, could you please let me marry Ma?
Mother, please let us live together.
I cannot live if I living without her because she is my life. I promise I will take care of her very well.
What? You will take care of her? How? You are very poor. Look at yourself. If you really love her, let her go to the better man like Baliang. He is very rich and handsome.
Ma! 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 Ma!
On the way back to Lusing's village, Lusing came back home with a heart that broke into pieces, felt like the whole world was on his shoulders. It was too heavy for him to carry. As he was walking home hopelessly, Baliang and his friend had already waited on the way. Baliang walked into hitting Lucien, and Lucien fallen down.
He is coming.
Are you alright? Let me help you. You really think that I will help you?
You get to expect help from him. You are sharp as a person.
Although we have met, I have to introduce myself to you. Today, I will let you know me. I'm Baliang, who is going to marry Ma, and soon Ma is be my wife. So get away from her.
You know, Ma and I have loved for a long time. Even though she get her body, but she never get her heart.
I'm rich. I can give whatever we want to her. So, she must love me someday.
I believe that she will never change her mind. She will love me forever.
Let's wait and see. I prove the power of money.
After he got home that day, he cannot eat and drink anything. Then she started to get sick. His friend came to visit him.
Hi, Lucien. I heard that you are sick. How are you now?
I'm okay. I'm just tired.
Look at yourself. You are not the same Lucien that I have known before. If you have something in your mind, you can tell me. Maybe I can help you.
Thank you for your kindness. If one day I'm not in this world, could you please send this letter to Ma? She lives in another village opposite this mountain.
Why did you say that? You might get better soon.
Please send this letter to Ma.
Who is Ma? Why do I give this letter to her?
Ma is the girl who I love the most in my life. But I cannot take her be with me. I'm sorry.
Okay, however, take care of yourself. Don't be so sad. You still have us by my side.
Thank you.
Okay, now I have to go. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Every day, he just thought about Ma and did not eat and drink anything, so that his illness is at a serious stage.
Lucien, wake up and have breakfast. Lucien. You didn't eat anything for a few days. Get up.
Hello? Is there anyone in the house?
Yes, come in.
Are you the shaman of this village?
Yes, I just know a little bit about urban medicine and August for the prophetic.
Please help us. We're having trouble.
Well, I see. I will help you.
Oh, thank you. I must count on you.
At Lu Xing's house, the shaman came to Lu Xing's house to make ritual for Lu Xing.
Is there anyone in the house?
Yes. Come in, please.
Please everyone go outside. How do you feel?
I feel tired and out of energy.
Let me check your symptoms.
After the shaman checked Lu Xing's symptom, she shook her head and said softly,
Take care of yourself. You must remember that you still have your father.
So, how is my son?
According to your son's post, he is not ill. It seems that he is so sad of something, and his soul leaves his body. But don't worry, tomorrow morning come to my house. I will give you some herbal medicine.
Thank you.
After the shaman went back home, Lu Xing's father walked into the house, but suddenly he heard Lu Xing's friend called him very loud from Lu Xing's bedroom. Then he ran shockingly to Lu Xing. When Lu Xing's father arrived, Lu Xing had passed away. Lu Xing's father cried out of his mind.
Lu Xing! Lu Xing! Lu Xing! Lu Xing! Lu Xing! Lu Xing!
Lu Xing! Lu Xing! Lu Xing! Lu Xing!
Do you know, Ma?
Yes, Ma, what is the matter?
Lu Xing passed away.
What? Really?
Yes, Lu Xing passed away. Before he passed away, he wrote this letter to you.
And cried out a lot.
Lu Xing! Lu Xing! Lu Xing! I'm here! Wake up! Wake up!
be with you, and we will never part. Do you hear me, Lucien? Lucien! Ma, don't be sad. Ma, don't be sad.
Daughter, don't cry. Daughter, don't cry.
In the unknown forest, she began to sit down from her exhaustion. Her face was covered by tears.
Lucien, I love you so much, but we couldn't be together. Lucien, you died because of me. I always obey my mother's word. I don't care about your feelings. I hurt you, and I also hurt myself too. I'm sorry, Mother. Lucien, I'm coming to you. Waiting for me.
Ma's mother was waiting for her daughter from collecting wood. The day was about to perish away, but there was no sign of her. She began to worry. She headed to Pa's house to find her.
Pa, do you see Ma?
I haven't seen her since afternoon.
She might be at Lucien's house. Can you go with me?
Yes.
Lucien's father was tidying up his house. Now he lived alone. Suddenly, he heard a run noises coming from outside of his house. He excited and saw an old woman and a young woman.
Lucien! Lucien, are you here? Lucien!
Who are you?
I am Ma's mother. My daughter must be here with your son.
She's not here.
I don't believe you. Your son is hiding my daughter, obviously. Where is Lucien?
You don't believe me? My son just passed away.
Mother. So, do you see my daughter?
I saw a young girl. She cried over my dead son, and she ran away. I suppose she's your daughter.
Oh, my daughter could be in dangerous. Pa, could you go with me to find Ma?
Ma's mother and Pa still kept on searching in unknown forest until they noticed a body laying on the grass. They stayed closer towards the body. When Ma's mother saw familiar clothes, her voice was shaking to her daughter. They were down on their knees.
Ma, where are you? Ma! 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 Why did you do this? Why did you leave me, my daughter? Ma! I'm sorry. If I know, I will let you. Mary Lucien. Ma! My daughter. Ma! 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 Why did you do this? I'm sorry.
Ma's mother came to apologize Lisin's father. She stepped closer to his house while he was chopping willow woods. When he saw her, he provided her facility.
I'm here to apologize you. I knew Ma is in love with Lucien. If I let them love each other, they would have been alive.
Don't be sad. The past is the past. Maybe they found each other in heaven and they live happily. It's better to help each other now because we both lost our children.
Thank you for not being angry at me.
You're welcome.
One year later, Ma's mother was walking to her daughter's grave while carrying a bracket. She always went to visit her daughter's grave. Today, she saw a hemp plant growing on Ma's grave. She gently peeled its strips and took some back home.
Mas, I miss you so much. I love you. I will take this one to make a skirt to remind me.
when I have a daughter like you.
When she arrived, she started to make skirts from the hem. These beautiful skirts reminded her beloved daughter so much because Ma used to do this. Since then, all more mothers make special skirts out of hem for their daughters' weddings.
Ma! I'm really happy to meet you again.
Me too.
We will live together forever.
I love you the same.
Hussein,
Who are you?
I am my daughter.
We couldn't be together. That because of you. I only know best my mother's word. I don't care about your feelings. But
Okay, I will believe you.
Well, you can visit her in
In this
New Year festival.
In this New Year festival.
Somebody cô cảm ơn cô đây.
I'm rich. I can give whatever she wants to her. And someday I think
Let me check up your shell.
Ha